Taurus, welcome. This is your November 2022 reading. It is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you. If it doesn't resonate with you, then this message isn't for you. Don't try to make things fit, okay? If it does resonate with you, please hit that like button. It helps me know that it is resonating with people. And if you feel like this is your reading, please claim it down in the comments below. Okay, Tauruses, where will our Tauruses be at the beginning of December, please? We have the King of Cups. And that is your energy. So you're coming into December, you're coming from a very loving, compassionate place. You may be in a position where you're leading, whether that's in family, whether that's at work. But you do so from a very kind and considerate place. And you are heading towards building that foundation for your life. The Three of Wands talks a lot about teamwork and, expansion. On the top of this deck specifically, it does say foundation, okay? And I always see it as like the card before that Four of Wands, like you are building that team, the people in your life, that happy home. You see there's a rainbow in the background of this card. And to me, it always just kind of shows that you're almost there. You almost have everything you want built. The foundation is already laid. All right, let's see here. And you do seem to be I'm getting a very pleasant feeling off of the cards, okay? Like a happy, very happy, joyous time for you. And then we do have the Druid, excuse me. The Druid is, I believe it's the Hierophant in this deck, in the other deck. Yeah, the Hierophant. But the Druid talks a lot about being open to things, but also keeping traditions at the same time. It's like opening yourself to receive spirit, opening yourself, to new things, but keeping your traditional values and morals. It can also talk about going to school. It can talk about marriage. The Hierophant does that. Okay, let's see. One more for Taurus, please. Where would they be at the beginning? And this is saying emotional discontentment. And I'm kind of getting happiness off these cards. So maybe there's something specific in your life that you're feeling discontent about. Let's see here. How did Tauruses get to here, please? And we have the Initiation card. And I like seeing the Initiation card with the Druid card. I like seeing both. And when I get one, I like to see the other. The Initiation card comes in and talks about spirit or universe or energies, whatever you want to call it. It really doesn't make much difference to me. It's the same thing. Coming in and lifting you up to a higher level, okay? It's actually a very beautiful card. If you see, there's a bird here, but the bird isn't flying. It's coming from the flames. Energy is coming up from the flames and pushing the bird up. So it looks like you had a little bit of an initiation here in your past, where you were elevated to a little bit higher of a level, which may be where that Druid's coming in, playing out here for you now. Yeah, and then we do have the Ace of Discs, which I love the aces. The Ace of Discs usually talks about a new opportunity here in the material world. It can talk about a new opportunity in career, money. It could talk about buying a new house, buying a new car, but a lot of times someone will offer you an opportunity. So a lot of times it is a job. And then we do have the Six of Cups coming in right before the beginning here of December, okay? And it's holiday season right now, and the Six of Cups talks a lot about nostalgic value. And I think at holiday seasons, we all kind of go through that reminiscing type energy, reminiscing about our past, our childhood, you know, and I do feel like that's what's coming in here for you is, you know, maybe even a longing for home or that child, the things you had as a child. And in the future, we do have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands does talk about feeling a need to protect yourself against something, against competition, against a rivalry of some kind, okay? And then we do have the Two of Swords, which talks a lot, can talk about opposition, but the Two of Swords it talks a lot about needing to make a decision, but it's like there's an opposition to wanting to make the decision, okay? And a lot of times it's because we can't see everything very clearly on making the decision, but we're also being very stubborn about not wanting to make the decision, okay? And then we do have the Five of Swords, okay? And it's funny, these cards usually, a lot of times will play out together in my readings when there's obstacles and challenges, especially with other people involved. The Five of Swords, it talks about someone could be being dishonest or bullying or theft, betrayal of some kind. I'm not seeing where that would play out yet in your cards, but it does look like this is like through November or through December. I'm sorry, not November, December. Coming in here, it does look like you are going to have some challenges coming up. And at the bottom of the deck, we do have the Five of Wands as well, which talks about challenges and obstacles, okay? And it does seem like that is a thing that's going to be coming in for you here. I do want to know what this opportunity is. I'm kind of curious if this is in the career front, that maybe there is a career opportunity for you and you may not be the only person applying for the job here. And that's clarified by the Ace of Wands. Okay. So this may be a creative pursuit of some kind that may bring you material abundance, okay? But there's something that's coming in your past. So you may be taking on a new creative project, starting some kind of business, either spiritual, creative, something of that, but it's going to return in a physical way, in abundance of some kind, okay? And the Six of Cups, please. Okay, thank you. Two of Wands. And the Two of Wands, I see, okay, a lot of people see it as waiting for results or making a choice. I see it as and it tends to play out in my readings where you come to this Y in the road and you can go this way or you can go this way. And because this is a nostalgic value to you, it looks like you're reminiscing about a time in your life when you chose to take a certain path and you didn't choose the other path. And you're reminiscing about that here in your recent past. Well, it could be, if you're watching this now, this could be like current for you. If you're watching this before December here. And in time's kind of fluid, that, you know, everybody could be on a little bit different time schedule with this too, okay? But it does look like you're feeling nostalgic about a path that you took. Or a choice that you made, if you want to look at it that way, okay? All right, the King of Cups, thank you. So yeah, you are moving. You got the Chariot here. Chariot card, which talks about movement forward towards victory of some kind. And you're, like I said, you're coming at this from a really, really kind-hearted place. I can feel it in you, actually, that you're very, very kind-hearted. Let's see here. Three of Wands, please. Three of Wands, please. Thank you. Is clarified by the Judgment. And Judgment calls you to have clarity and to make final decisions on things and to follow your life purpose, okay? To make judgment calls for that, and clarifying the Three of Wands, you know, that's good because it's all about building your foundation to the life that you want. Okay, Druid, please. So just make sure you're using judgments as you're building that. The Druid is clarified by the Wheel. So there's something major going on for you right now. But it's a turning point for you here. It's good fortune, it's good luck, and you're opening up to something. If you see in this card, the Druid, he has his hands straight out, okay? Like he is receiving. He is receiving, all right? So you're receiving something, and it's going to bring you a lot of luck here. It's going to be a good thing for you. And I think it does have to do with building this foundation and you taking the movement towards it in a very compassionate and kind way. What is the... Okay. And you seem emotionally discontent. The King of Wands talks about... The King of Wands talks about a very bold person, somebody who has a lot of power. He's charming and courageous. And I feel like this isn't you. I feel like this is a person in your life here. And you're discontent with how that relationship is going. I'm not getting any Two of Cups saying this is a romantic relationship or the Lover's card or anything. This could be any relationship in your life with somebody who's a masculine. And you're showing up as a masculine here too. It doesn't mean that you're a male, okay? It just means you have the presence in this energy, the masculine energy of that, okay? And same thing here. It doesn't mean that it's a male. It could be a female. Although I am feeling male off this, okay? But you're discontent in some way with that relationship. Do we already have... Yeah, we have the Seven of Wands here. So the Five of Swords is just clarifying the Seven of Wands, that this is where this begins, okay? And this is what it's going to end up in. So there's obstacles to overcome and rivalry and challenges of some kind here, okay? And we have the Five of Wands over here too. Let's see if we can figure out what this is about here. What is this Two of Swords? Please show me the Two of Swords. Okay, we're going to take 2 on that. All right. So we have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Wands. The Eight of Cups often talks about abandoning something, choosing to walk away from a situation. And the Six of Wands, to me, means that you're transitioning into success. So there's something that you're walking away from. You're trying to make a decision to walk away from something. And if you do, you're going to transition into a successful period in your life here. But there's some kind of conflict over you doing this, so it's holding you up on making this decision, because the Two of Swords always tells me someone's reluctant to make the decision. Okay, they do not feel like they want to make this choice. But from the cards I'm getting over here for this month, of your overall energy for the month and where you'll start the month out at, you have the Wheel and the Druid. You're trying to build a foundation. You're using good judgment. There's something you're discontent on. And as we move through the month, you know, that conflict gets a little deeper here. And you're just trying to decide if this is something you want to walk away from. What is this? Seven of Wands, please. Seven of Wands. Thank you. Yeah, we have the Knight of Wands, which talks about movement towards something usually different, okay? The Knight of Wands, it talks about a free-spirited person and creativity, but a lot of times he can also be a very lusty person. But a lot of times when this shows up in the, you know, clarifying something like this, it's telling me that you're going to be strong and bold and passionate in your movement away from this, okay? I do feel like you're going to make a decision, and it might cause a little bit of rivalry when you make that decision, but it does seem like you're moving towards good things here too. Anything else that you want our Tauruses to know? I just want to know if there's anything more. This might apply to different people in different ways. And some people this could apply in emotional relationships. And other ones it could apply in the job front, okay? Family, friends. I do not see the Lovers or Two of Cups in this, okay? Anything else you would like our Tauruses to know on this situation? The Sun. Yeah. There's new opportunities and success for you coming here in some way, whether that's in your relationships or whether that's at work, and that may play out different for each of you, okay? There's going to be illumination and success and warmth and happiness. I told you I felt that happiness off of this, and I know that doesn't seem that way when you see the conflict, but it's leading you to somewhere good, to success, okay? To movement forward. To the Sun, you got the Wheel. I mean, you're in a good place, even though you might be a little stressed out by the conflict going on. Yeah, and on the bottom, we also have the Star, okay? Which the Sun and the Star together is I mean, you really can't get much better than that. You're heading to very, very good places. The Star is a healing card. It also has this renewal of hope to it, okay? It talks about having faith. It can talk about being a star and being in the spotlight. It can talk about recognition for the things that, you know, you're good at as well, you know. But a lot of times I see it as healing, and when it's mixed with that Sun, it tells me you're going to go to places that you want to be. That there's opportunity and success there. Okay. Animal advice for our Taurus, please. Thank you. Oh, that one popped right up. Puffin, partnership. Accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So you may need some teamwork in this, and whatever that might have to do, because you do have this new project coming in here. Probably end of November sometime. It could be at any point in time before this. It's just what led up to this, okay? So this may be about this new project coming in here, okay? And maybe the path that you took was, you could have done that before and you didn't. You chose something different. All right. Taurus, thank you so much for being here. It has been a pleasure to do this reading for you. If it does resonate with you, please hit that like button. If you feel like this is your reading, please claim it in the comment section below. If you want to tell me what's going on and how this fits your life, and if you feel comfortable sharing that, would love to hear about it. And until we meet again.